We're about to board. Today, I begin the adventure of a lifetime. I will be traveling across all of Europe over the next 5 weeks, and I invite you to come along with me. But let's take it back to the beginning. Okay, jacket. Now what? I'm gonna have to get used to this. For extra support, we're gonna strap these right to my hips. I'm like impressed with myself. That's like not that much stuff, right? Okay, this is gonna be the look. I have my wallet, pocket 1, wallet, pocket 2, passport, pocket. Fridge is closed. Stove is off, water's off, microwave is off, water is off in the bathroom, windows are closed, air conditioning is off. I love you, apartment. See you soon. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's go. See you later. Bye-bye. What is something that you've always wanted to do, but just haven't had the time for yet? I have a few things on my own bucket list, but one thing that I've always said that I wanted to do is backpack throughout Europe. And today is the day that I make that dream a reality. Today is day 1 of my 5-week journey across Europe. I'm on a mission to find Guinness. I'm meeting my sister and my brother-in-law in Dublin. So a way that we figured we'd commemorate the beginning of our travel together, even though they're coming from a different place, is to each have a Guinness in our respective airports. If you're just joining, my name is Gail, and I'm a 31-year-old woman who has lived in New York City for my entire adult life. We're about to board. Very recently, I decided to leave a job that I've had for the past 9 years, and I realized that a great opportunity was knocking at my door. It was saying that it's now or never. This video is just the beginning. It's like 7:50 in the morning, Irish time. I think I slept. We'll see how the day goes. But we're here. It's officially started. Day 1. I invite you to join me as I explore the cities of Dublin, Galway, London, Budapest, Vienna, Prague, Bern, and Florence. But today we're starting off in the great city of Dublin. We were able to check in early. I'm so excited. We just dropped off our stuff at the hotel. We're gonna go get a proper Irish breakfast. We're out and at 'em. And although I originally planned this trip to be a solo trip, I feel so incredibly lucky to share that friends and family will be joining me along the way. Lori got the classic Irish breakfast. Paul got scrambled eggs with bacon. And I got an omelette. Review of breakfast. Very yummy. And that's it. Lori. This is my sister Lori.
Hi.
Some people say we look alike. Some people say we sound alike. Who's talking? Who's who?
I'm really tired.
They didn't sleep on the plane.
We didn't sleep,
but I did.
but we're here, so we're taking advantage of the day.
Yes. Currently walking along the river Liffey, I believe. I'm feeling good. I can't believe it's the start of the trip. I'm very excited and grateful to be here. And yeah, this is just the first stop, first day. We are just beginning. I also love this weather. I'm a big overcast gal. I'm into it. So after a bit of walking, we decided it was time to commemorate the beginning of this trip with a proper pint of Guinness. So we stopped at the Palace Bar, ordered a round, and cheers to the next couple of days. But so far, so good. We're having fun. Oh, and while we're here, I'll give you a little tour of the hotel room. So you walk in, it's a little dark, and how do I turn on this light? Okay, there you go. Okay, we have a little closet nook right here, hallway. Paul is using the bathroom. You walk in. Hotel comes with a woman named Lori. And that's where I'm sleeping. That's where they're sleeping. And then outside of the window, we have a lovely, dreary, Irish view. And that's it. Blue skies are looking at me. So while Lori and Paul napped, I decided to go to a local cafe where I just sat and wrote in my journal for a little bit about how I'm feeling, about what I'm excited for, and just trying to be as present as I could be. And when they woke up, of course, we had to go try a treat. And really the only plan was to walk around, explore, and enjoy the city. Now we're going to Sheehan's, which is the recommendation from my other sister who had her honeymoon here in Dublin. She recommends a potato soup, so we're gonna see if it lives up to the hype or not. Now that's a stout. Cheers. So the cobblestone is recommended by honestly so many people because they say it's some of the most authentic Irish music you can experience in Dublin. So we'll see if that's true.
Oh, the cuckoo is a pretty bird. She sings as she flies. Feel the water, feel the water, now hold away.
That was a very true experience. I loved it. Loved it. Paul?
It was great.
Dinner was extremely yummy. It was in the back of a grocery store. Lori found it, obviously. Okay. Good night. Good morning from Dublin. I want to run in every city that I go to. 7:30 in the morning. The sun isn't totally risen yet. I mean, who knows if the sun will ever rise today. Well, you know, peek through. We're gonna start today off on a good foot. When I was on my run, I noticed something in the tree, and when I looked a little bit closer, I saw that someone had carved wood in the shape of a human hand, and in the human hand was a tiny little bird's nest. And I tell you, it literally stopped me in my tracks. I think this might be one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen. So now we are on the hunt for breakfast. I crowdsourced a lot of recommendations for Dublin. This recommendation actually comes from an old colleague of mine, and it's Bread 41. So we are on our way right now
and it looks pretty yummy.
Now, a fun fact about Lori and Paul is that they own and operate a bakery in Providence, Rhode Island. So when I came up with the suggestion of a bakery, you know I was a little bit nervous, even though I very much trust my friend. You never know when you're dealing with an expert. And I might be biased, but Lori and Paul's stuff are so delicious. Lori is so incredibly talented, but luckily we thoroughly enjoyed everything that we tried. Afterwards, we walked around and came across this beautiful bookstore. We spent a good amount of time here, just walking around, looking through the shelves. I bought a book, Paul bought a book, and it really was just comforting to be in that store. Personally, I love a good bookshop.
We can summarize the first 100,000 years in just 5 words. It was cold and wet. Thank you so much, sir.
Well, that tour was just delightful. Our tour guide was entertaining, insightful, and really hilarious. We had a great group of people. Would definitely recommend. We're gonna go grab a pint.
So we have love from Providence, Rhode Island, and New York City. Laurie, Paul, and Gail?
Yeah.
Okay, Gail, Laurie, and Paul, welcome to the Wall of Fame.
What a spot. That's a good spot. That's a good spot.
1 each.
We just had a very much needed couple slices of pizza. Yum. Yum. Just another rainy day here in Dublin, Dublin town. So later that evening, we decided to tour Kilmainham Jail. No videos were allowed during the tour, so I took some pictures on my iPhone. The jail opened in 1796, and although it held ordinary prisoners, it also held key figures from Ireland's fight for independence. Our tour guide was extremely insightful and knowledgeable. Being there on a cold, dark, and rainy night really just amplified the entire experience and was extremely fitting for the history of this jail.
Chicken soup bags. Chicken soup.
What do you think of dinner?
The dumplings were great. That's all I got.
The dumplings were great. It's like 10 o'clock and we're kind of tired, so I think we're gonna call it a night. Good night. Good night. See you tomorrow. Peace. What's today?
Thursday.
The day awaits. It's 10 o'clock. We slept in. We're gonna go find coffee. How do you like Dublin so far, Lori?
I really like it a lot.
We like Dublin. Dublin's very pretty.
I like it a lot.
We like it a lot. Today's the last full day in Dublin, which is crazy. Another morning, another All Rosie's coffee. Well, it seems we've been here long enough to have favorites. And we mutually decided that we just want to go back to Bread 41. And I also wanted to test myself this morning. I was like, guys, I'm going to get us there without using any maps, without Google Maps. And lo and behold, I got us here safe and sound. No big deal. We just arrived at the Jameson Distillery. I think they're gonna try some whiskeys. I'm not really a straight up whiskey gal, so I'm gonna get myself a cocktail, I think. All right, let's take a look. the video. Honestly, it's really good. Lori was on the hunt for something very specific, and we found it at Weavers of Ireland. Lori, what'd you get?
Alibaba!
Alibaba!
I got this one for the tree.
Ooh!
He's so cute. He's really excited.
Lori wants to put the tree up in October, basically.
Where were you? This morning at 9 a.m.
You were there, weren't you? In bed.
Where were you?
Enough! I'm innocent!
I swear. We will get our vengeance.
You will try, but you will fail. Hello. We're about to go on a, what is it? Like a haunted walking tour of Dublin? It's been a pretty chill last day. What do you guys think?
It was a great chill day. And excited to end it on this note.
Yeah. Paul? Any final notes?
Perfect.
It's perfect. Heard it from the man himself. I got the fish and chips. Lori got
The fish and chips.
the fish and chips. Paul got
I got fish and chips.
the fish and chips. Yum, 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 yum. So we just finished dinner at the Brazen Pub, which is from 1198. It is the oldest pub here in Dublin, and it was recommended by Kim, who was our walking tour guide, who was amazing, by the way. I'll include her information below. But yeah, our fish and chips were delicious. Guinness was wonderful. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
Company was the best part.
Oh, you hear that? The company was the best part. Recommend. Delicious. Crazy to think how old that building is and all the people who ate there and all the conversations that must have been held.
How many fights?
How many fights? How many scandals?
Brawls.
How many friendships? It's kind of amazing. You just don't get that in New York. Or really America. Yeah. Yum! Good morning. We are about to leave the hotel room, grab a coffee, then head to the train station. There's more game!
Part 2, Galway.
And just like that, the Dublin days are over and my journey continues westward to Galway. Lori and Paul made it back home safely, and now I am joined by my best friend Morgane. Honestly, I'm still pinching myself, reminding myself that this is real life and this is really happening. I just can't wait to see what adventures await.